go. Here we go. Get your head locked in.
Hey, yes. Go, get him off. Let's go. Thanks. Young hip. Everybody good with that? So, hey, let's do a great job. Now, here we go.
You won't be great unless you want to be great.
The boys are together pretty much every day, all day. It's only fitting that the parents develop the same bond.
Aggie football is a family matter, and several like to convene at the game day home of Carson Green's parents on Saturdays.
It's a little bit of everything. We do talk football. We do talk, whether or not we've chatted with the boys during the week and how things have been going, what practices have looked like, how they feel about the upcoming game, and then some of it is, how did he cook the ribs?
All we do is eat. We're lineman families. We're used to eating.
Give me the recipe for the ribs and things of that nature. Most of the time, it's the rib recipe.
This is something that kind of evolved with me, and just over the years, just kind of came up with a style of cooking it. See how they're wet? So we keep them dry while they're smoking, and then let them rest wet.
Is that the secret? Is that
that's the magic. That's the magic.
Every time we get into College Station from San Antonio, we always end up over at the Green's house. Curtis Green is the dad of Carson Green. We spend a lot of time with all the families over there, tailgating, just getting a chance to talk and reminisce about things of the past, previous week's games, this week's games, and it's a great opportunity for parents to bond together.
Really enjoy waking up Friday morning here in College Station, and there's kids walking by our house, heading to the campus and going to school, and her and I are just starting to kind of build that atmosphere. It's getting ready to be a game tomorrow. Friday afternoon, Friday evening's prep, get ready for it, and start cooking Friday night. And it's also really great because I'm doing the fire and cooking and midnight yell. We're close enough to the stadium, so get to hear midnight yell.
Once the tailgating is complete, moms and dads have made the Spirit Walk a must. One last glimpse of and message to their son before kickoff.
I kind of elbow my way to the front and fight for my hug and just say, have fun.
Making a great game, bud. Love you.
It is literally just a split second is all we get, but it's enough.
What's up? How you doing? Good, you?
Well, you ready?
Yeah.
Kind of just give him a hug and tell him to have a great game, and it's gone before I can even blink my eyes.
Typically we'll text them and be like, we're on the left side or on the right side, so he kind of knows which way to veer to when they're walking up, but it's a really quick interaction, just a quick hug.
We want to see him, we want to be able to wish him good luck, tell him how much we love him, and tell him to have fun, because that's the most important thing to us, is he needs to have fun doing this. So we always get to see him that 1 minute there at the Spirit Walk.
We try to stand in the same position every time so he knows where to come to. My biggest part is to give him a hug. I got to give him that hug to let him know I love him, I'm proud of him, go out there and have fun. And of course I got to get a picture, so.
The Pulse is brought to you by AT&T. More for your thing, that's our thing.
You say, boy, I get here and I'm going to be here a long time, and all of a sudden you snap your fingers and it's gone. And how much time they spent in that stadium, how many times they've got to walk through it, and I think the first thing they're going to say is how fast it went by. But it's a great honor to be a part of it, because these guys gave their blood, sweat, and tears to everything at A&M, and A&M's been good back. So, just honored to have them and what they've done for the program.
The UAB game is designated as Senior Night, which offers a chance to reflect upon an Aggie career.
Just being able to sit in the stadium and hear there's 100 and some thousand people in the stadium cheering for my son, and being able to have the experience of sitting there to watch him, and that he's had his name called the way he wanted to call it.
Cullen and I talked, and he understood there's a lot of responsibility in it. Wearing that number 12 and representing the 12th man in the student body, he understood what it meant to Aggies everywhere, and he's tried to uphold the respect for wearing it.
It'll really mean a lot to me in the fact that My dream has always been to just come out on Kyle Field with him one time during the game and just suck in the environment that they get to feel when they run out the tunnel.
I'm going to miss just seeing him making a big play or coming out of the tunnel and getting in a stadium just ramped up, rowdy, you know, and a lot of guys will make a big play and they'll run to the sidelines, but Cullen makes it a point to go over to the student section and do the Superman or whatever he does, but he gets everyone on their feet, and it's just, I love it. A lot of people say that they love it when he does that too, when he gets the crowd into it. And I'm gonna miss his energy and excitement watching that.
Thank you. Oh.
How you doing? I don't know.
Hey, man.
No, he's a phenomenal young man.
Thank you, man. Love you, bud. Proud of you. So good.
Are you sure you want me here?
I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm hyped up. I'm ready. I'm piped up. I'm piped up. We're back in Kyle Field, man. Hey, I'm going to play for y'all boys. I love y'all boys, and I'm thankful, man. Let's go ahead and play together as brothers, and let's do it. Let's do it for the seniors, man. Hey, seniors on three. 1, 2, 3, seniors.
It's our opportunity again to grow, be together. Again, this team's only going to be together for 1 year. Got 3 more games together, right? This group of guys will never play together again. Remember each other. How you play, what you do. I just walked out and saw those things. Again, I didn't recruit them. I wasn't fortunate enough to be able to do that. Bring them here. I'm blessed enough to be able to coach them now. I look in their eyes and what they've accomplished, what they've done for this program, who they are, what they have. One day that's going to be you. Make it special for them. Play your ass off. Love is the reason for the fight, guys. Love is the reason for the fight. Yeah. Those people out there on that field that sacrificed for you to be here, and there's people in here right now that got your back in everything you do and everything that happens. Coaches, players, teammates, everything we got. Play your ass off for the brother beside you. And everything you do, we can become who we can become. Everything, guys. Everything we are. A relentless pursuit of excellence. That's what we got to have. Do the ordinary better than anybody else. Don't get bored. Don't get bored whipping his ass every play and giving maximum effort every play. That's me keep me coming right here. I want to play. I want to go play 60 minutes and play our ass off, get up to what we do, how we can become, and have fun and make this locker. Think about how you want this locker room to go. Let's work back from there, okay? Let's go get after your ass. Come on.
The Pulse, Texas A&M Football, is brought to you by Pepsi, official soft drink of Texas A&M Athletics.
Braden Mann with the kick, a high short kick that is fielded at the 4. To the right side, cutting to the 5th. Fumble picked up by the Aggies inside the 10 and into touchdown. Picked up off the fumble, the hit, and it's run in by Larry Pryor. Touchdown Aggies.
Touchdown. Touchdown. Yeah.
I told you the turnovers had to turn around. First play, how about that?
That helps the score.
That helps. That's how you start fast.
A quick start has A&M off and running.
3rd and 7 from the 25-yard line. Pressure coming, and a sack at the 18-yard line. That's Landis Durham who gets the sack. Mond in the pocket, takes the snap, throws left. Sternberger reaches out and makes the catch up ahead to the 42-yard line.
There you go, Chase. Good throw, Cullen.
Pressure from the outside, steps up and avoids, looks, throws right side, Osmond diving catch at the 9.
What a catch. Yes. Why didn't Kellen run that?
That was the only place Kellen could have thrown him. Bond gives to Travion Williams, cuts the right side, cuts around the right side and into the end zone. Touchdown, Travion Williams.
Touchdown, Aggies. That's what we do.
Give to Travion, finds a hole on the left side. He's across the 35, and a 20-yard gain. Bond play action fake, complete. Courtney Davis from right to left on the left sideline, inside. inside the 20, 37-yard gain.
First down.
35-yard attempt, Seth Small. The snap by Austin Fry, the senior, to Braden Mann. The hold, the kick is good, and the Aggies have a 17-7 lead.
The offense is on the move, and the defense has no plans of sitting idly by. They're ready to get hands-on.
Trips left for UAB. Pressure coming, deflected at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. The keeper by Johnston, and he is taken down in that backfield by Dalen Mack, whose superlative senior season continues.
Way to go, Mindy! Way to go, baby!
The attempt. Snap is down, it's blocked, it's deflected, and it just falls harmlessly in the end zone.
Yeah! Let's go! We need y'all! We need y'all! Let's go!
On a 1st and 10 from the 19 for UAB, taking a shot down the left side. Donovan Wilson's there, intercepted. That's his 2nd interception of the season. That's his 8th career INT.
Give it to us.
Looking right, throwing right. That is complete. Inside the 30, to the 20, to the 15. Houdini, Cam Buckley making that magic happen. Travion Williams, he leaps over the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies.
It's one of UAB's biggest games ever, but A&M is rising to the occasion. After a half, the Aggies lead 24-7.
Listen, we gotta get back out there and grow right here. We're up 17 points. Win this half, dominate this half. We ain't giving them no hope. Don't you give them hope. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna do what we say we're gonna do. Toughness, effort, discipline, pride, and grit. 3 eyes right here in the second half. Started coming out right here. Grow up as a team. Come here, go dominate right here. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. 1, 2, 3. Dominate.
30 minutes down, 30 to go. Seth Small field goal opens the scoring in the second half. But the Aggie O will need some extra energy to keep the Blazers at bay.
Hey, 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 hey.
Freshman running back Jay-Sean Corbin is that spark, and he helps the Aggies return to the end zone.
On a 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard gain, Jay-Sean, he picks his hole along left guard, 5 yards, pushes that pile.
Come on, keep driving your feet.
For a 1st down to the 41, maybe the 42-yard line.
There we go, 1st down, baby.
Texas Aggie.
1st down. Woo!
Corbin is behind Mom. 2 wide receivers to the right. Jay-Sean left side, angles through, across midfield.
Come on, let's go, come on.
To the 40, outside the numbers, and he tripped ahead to the 37, or he would have had much, much more than that. The snap to Mon. In the pocket, steps up, throws, right side. He's got Sternberger, touchdown, Aggies!
Yeah! Let's go! Let's go!
Dropped it right in over the defender into Jay Sternberger's hands, and it's a touchdown, Aggies.
Jimbo Fisher wants his team to finish always, in all 3 phases. His team received the message.
Tyler Johnston from the pistol. Looking left, now throwing over the middle. That's going to be picked off. Intercepted inside the 5-yard line to the 10-yard line. And tripping up ahead to the 16-yard line. The interception by Deshaun Caper-Smith.
Yes! Let's go left!
High kick, Jay-Sean Corbin from his own goal line. Across the 10, inside the numbers and the hashes, has some room.
Gotcha! Yes! Get out of here!
To the 30, still on the right side. Corbin tripped up. 43-yard kickoff return for Jay-Sean Corbin. First down play. Travion right side. Cuts through a seam. Across midfield. Across the 40 to the 36-yard line. Mond in between takes the snap. Fake to Travion. Kellen looking right side. Touchdown, Sternberger!
Yes! Woo!
6'4" tight end. He reaches up over the defender and brings it in. It was a perfect throw by Kellen Mond. Way to go, Kellen Mond.
A&M pressed on to claim a 41-20 victory, setting up a showdown next Saturday night.
Got one more left. Got one more. It's a big conference game. LSU. Put you in a great situation. See how much you've grown right here. The top 7 team in the country. We need to go out and play our ass off in every phase to get better. The future of this program. These seniors be the last time they get to come out in this stadium. Okay, we need to do it for them, for everything else, and where our future's going, what we can do, how we can finish this year off. We can have a hell of a year. Get this one, go get a bowl game, have a hell of a year, guys. You're making progress, and for the future of these guys, these recruits, and where we're going and what's going to be. But you're leaving a legacy for these seniors. These seniors are leaving a legacy. I'm very proud of you. Played good football against a very good team. Be very complimentary of those guys. They got a good team, man. They did a good job. But be smart tonight, make good decisions tonight, do what you got to do. We got one more now. We got to go get this one, you hear me? We got to go get this, you hear me? We're going to go get this LSU game, all right? 1, 2, 3. Family!
Emotions run high during a game, but after, there's nothing better than returning to the calm of family. For these players and parents, it's about more than football.
I love Trey's football ability, but I love it more when people come up to us and say, hey, he's a great person. And that's about the best thing that someone can tell you about your kid.
You don't see your child as being like the one that people know their name and they want autographs. Like, you just look at it as this little kid that you raised and changed diapers and, did parenting stuff with.
Tonight we were laughing because on the field he was very relaxed for the first time. We really saw he was just being a goof out there with the specialists, and that's what he loves. And that's really been such a remarkable memory for him here, is the bond he's made with his roommates, Colton and Trey. They really have each other's back no matter what. Good day, bad day, doesn't matter.
What a wonderful group of people to have supporting you, you know what I mean? And he'll have that forever. And, I think he'll be a great ambassador for the school forever, and his teammates too. I mean, they're just a great group of guys.
These parents are going to be hopefully seeing their kids maybe at the next level. These are bonds we could see maybe 10, 15 years from now. And then if they don't even make it to the NFL, you still got life that goes on. And we can talk business, family, and friends forever.
We don't only get to know the parents on a really great level, we get to know the boys. They'll come over and hang out at Ryan's house if we're there. We get to know them, his roommates. So it's a big family.
The way our family works is we're part of a team. So we're going to travel and go to every game. We're going to be part of every game because we're part of this team.
But now looking back on it, I can't believe next week is his last game on Kyle Field.
Just to know that he's the captain of the team does my heart good, because that means everybody looks up to him. And he's a wonderful young man. He's my little boy.